Hello and welcome to this edition of Tank Talk, sponsored by Roger W. Davis Funeral Home, Weaver's Gas and Oil, and South Shore Weight Loss Center. And I'm Tyler Rowland, and with me here is Jauhquan Harris, one of our linemen. Jauhquan, good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now you played high school at Dunbar, and I know this is your first. You're getting your first few practices underway in semi-pro.
Yes, sir.
Talk about what the transition has been like from high school to the semi-pro level and the differences.
I think it's been a really good transition. Coming from high school, it's been a constant, everyday pounding and beating on your body throughout the year on top of, schoolwork. Versus here, I'm able to get in easier practices, not beating on my body, and get more of a mental workout instead of, constantly beating. So I feel like I'm getting a lot more improvement, a lot more one-on-one work with coaches. Honestly, I just enjoy the atmosphere altogether. I mean, it's a great atmosphere and a lot better to learn to compete with a whole bunch of new people.
What led you to want to be a part of the Tanks organization?
After I graduated high school, I did have an opportunity to go and play in college, but I went into a Skills USA competition for building mobile robotics, which was enough scholarship money for me to go full ride to an electronics school. So I figured to take my education first and come back and play later. So after I graduated, I've been looking for my first opportunity to be on a great team, a great program, and be able to better myself and play football again. So like I said, I'm really glad to be here.
Yeah, and talk more about that robotics competition. That sounds pretty neat, what you accomplished with that.
Pretty much we were given the task to do, numerous things. It started from being able to build a robot starting off at a foot by foot and be able to make it expand at the beginning of the competition to about 3 by 3 and be able to compete in doing things such as lifting up bags to higher troughs, competing with other people. Sometimes we had a little fun battle robots. And then I think my favorite thing was human interaction. Pretty much there were, tasks such as, working at a desk. There's something, you may not want to reach or throw away. We built a robot that was meant to respond either on voice or by remote control, and you can use that to do simple things, pick up pencils, throw away things, anything like that.
Oh, wow. And tell our fans, because I understand you did not play college ball because the importance level, you wanted to put that education priority first. Tell our fans, especially our younger fans, the importance of that and how it's helped you develop as a person.
I think it's been really great. My mentality has always been work first, play later, because if you try to play first, you never know that it'll be too late to work and get everything done you need. But I was able to get through school in a year and a few months, get a full degree and a business degree on top of that, and be able to start working a full-time job, get the hours I want. I'm happy where I'm at, and now I'm back here able to play football and working with all the free time I want. So I mean, it's very important to have the education. You have the money to do what you want, and you're still young to enjoy it. So I mean, education first every time.
Okay. And regarding offensive line play, I know that your whole life you've probably been used to people saying, that you're supposedly undersized to play on the offensive line. What is it you've done to be able to erase all that doubt and develop the respectful reputation you've earned as a football player over the years?
One day I used to be a lot chubbier being in my younger ages before I really started playing football, so I was offensive line material. So at that time I developed my knowledge of the game, the technique and everything, but I didn't have the speed. Then that's when I started to exercise a lot and I lost weight, and I became what they call undersized for an offensive line position. So I took the time to break down playing the offensive line to 4 things. There's size, there's speed, there's knowledge of the game, and there's your get off. If I can master the 3 of the 4, and the only thing that my opponent has is their size, they're beat every time. So if you master those 3 techniques without your size, I mean, you're able to beat just about anyone in the league. You stay low, you chop your feet, keep pushing along, and don't let the size or anything of anybody intimidate you. If you're intimidated, you've lost before the ball snapped. It's that simple.
And tell our fans about the importance of the mental aspect of the game on the offensive line.
You can't overthink it. It's a lot more simple than you can see it to be. There's a whole lot of mesh and everything, but there's a plan for everything. Everything has I would say, a set zone. There's no such thing as a check one man only. It's you have your area, and if everybody keeps the mentality of their area and what they're supposed to cover, it's a great offense. It just runs through everything.
Okay. And now for our fans to get to know you a little bit better, who do you like to watch on the college and the NFL level of football?
Football, for college, I'm definitely a Kentucky fan, and not a bandwagon side, but I do enjoy the Crimson Tide after Kentucky just because I enjoy their their program. I mean, they're a run-first team, and I mean, if I became a head coach anywhere, I would be a run-first team. Same mentality. I mean, they're a hard-nosed team football. They don't rely on tricks or anything. I mean, they're run at you, hit you in the mouth, and put the game out before second half. So I mean, I really enjoy their program.
Any pregame rituals you have before the games?
Focus. I always read over the playbook. Doesn't matter how confident I feel before the game or how often I study, the night before. Study playbook, focus alone. When it's time to get on the field, all the hype. I feel that's more for the crowd and everything. That's for the people. The main thing is you need to focus on your job and knowing that you're going to trust your brother to do his job next to you.
And your favorite food?
Favorite food? Love it all, really. Really do love it all. Probably have to break it down and have to say maybe hamburgers. I like the way you can put almost anything on a hamburger that you can't put on there. So I mean, it's one of the favorites.
All right. Well, Jauhquan, thank you for your time, and we look forward to watching him on the field this year. And thank you for watching. And roll Tanks.